Greetings my friends and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the crazy stitch. It's a very great pattern for making blankets, and if you're making blankets you want to use a thicker size yarn and a bigger crochet size. You can also make scarves and the cardigans or a hat with this pattern. The warmer the pattern, the thicker the yarn and the thicker the crochet. So if you're making a hat, you're going to make it a bit lighter. So to start off, we are going to use chains that are a multiple of 4 plus 2. For example, 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14. So I have cast on 14 chains here, and I'm going to start row 1 by single crocheting across the row, and we are going to start working from the second chain from the hook. So for row 1, single crochet across the row, and we are not going to repeat this row again. This is a foundation row. So I'm going to pause the video and single crochet until I get to the end of the row. Once we have completed the foundation row, we are going to chain 2 and turn our work. So once we have chained 2, we are going to start working from the first stitch from the hook, and I'm going to place this hanging piece of yarn there, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets into this first stitch from the hook. 2, 3. Next, we are going to skip 3 chains or 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to start working on the 4th stitch, and we are going to make a single crochet there, chain 2, and add 3 more double crochets into that stitch. So I have 1 more double crochet. And this is the repeat pattern for this row, and also note that this crazy stitch pattern is a 1 row repeat pattern. So we are going to be repeating this pattern that I'm going to show you for the rest of our project. So we are going to skip 3 stitches again, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to make a single crochet, chain 2, and then we are going to make 3 double crochets in that same stitch. So when we get to the end and after we have skipped 3 stitches, we are going to make a single crochet there. So we are going to end on a single crochet note, chain 2 and turn your work. Next, we are going to crochet into the first stitch from the hook. So we are going to make 3 double crochets into our first stitch from the hook, 2 and 3. Next, we are going to skip the chain 2 we did earlier and the 3 double crochets, and we are going to work into our chain 1, and we are going to repeat our pattern there. Make that single crochet, and then chain 2, and then add 3 more double crochets in the same chain space. Next, we are going to skip the same. We are going to skip the 3 double crochets and the chain 2 we did earlier, and repeat the pattern in our chain 1 space. In our single crochet space that we did earlier. Chain 2, and then we are going to make 3 double crochets in it. And then we are going to end with a single crochet at the extreme end. So you also notice that this pattern has some caps like so, and it is protruding on both sides of the pattern. Chain 1, chain 2, and turn your work, and basically repeat the pattern. Start off with 3 double crochets in the first stitch from the hook, So once we have made our 3 double crochets, we are going to skip this and we are going to make that single crochet, chain 2 again, and then make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then continue with the same, skip this and single crochet, chain 2, and make 3 double crochets in it. And then we are going to, at the end, we are going to make that single crochet and then chain 2. And the pattern is continuous.
Yes.
It is continuous, and remember it has these caps. It's an old vintage pattern.
Yes.
So I'd like to show you what I made earlier with variegated yarn.
Happy crocheting.
Happy crocheting from me and my daughter.
Are you done?
Almost done. So,
Happy
as I was telling you, there are these caps that are there, and it's very warm, this pattern. Like this one, I made it using chunky yarn,
Happy crocheting.
and as you can see, it is thick.
Happy crocheting.
So, thank you so much once again for taking your time to check on my work.
Crocheting.
I'm so grateful. Please continue checking on my channel for knit and crochet patterns. If you want to reach out to me, I've indicated my details in the description below.
Happy crocheting.
Happy crocheting!
Happy crocheting.
Crochet this crazy stitch pattern and send me a photo.
Done.